Okay, so this is a quick reminder video of how we find degree, leading coefficient, and the constant value. Okay, so for degree, for any polynomial, right, that is in standard form like this one is, you're gonna look at your exponents, and this one is a 1, and you look for the highest one, okay? So the only thing you need to write for the degree is that number, in this case, 8. Your leading coefficient in standard form is also pretty straightforward. You look at your highest exponent, and whatever the coefficient of x is, that's your leading coefficient. So in this case, 13, okay? Constant is the number without a variable. Now in standard form, it's really straightforward. Here we have it being 10. If our equation is not in standard form, like our second problem here, we have a little bit more work to do, okay? So you can multiply this out using the box method, right? Multiply x plus 3 times x minus 1, get that answer, and then do a second box to multiply it by 2x plus 3. But there are a few shortcuts that we discussed in class to kind of help you through that process, right? In order to get the degree, you multiply the x values, right? So x times x would be x squared, and then I would multiply that again by this x, which is 2x. So I should get 2x to the third. That's gonna give me both my degree and my leading coefficient, right? Because if I multiply through anywhere else, I'm not gonna have any other exponents higher than that, because this is the highest degree or highest exponent in each of the factors multiplying together. So my degree, remember, comes from the exponent is going to be 3. My leading coefficient, I'm abbreviating here, is going to be 2 coming from this value. And then my constant, right, you also do a similar process. Remember, your constant is the same thing as your y-intercept. So if you were allowed to use Desmos, if you had access to a graphing calculator, you could actually just graph this and see where it crosses the y-axis, and that would give you the constant. We don't have that right now, so I'm just gonna multiply the 3, the -1, and 3. When I multiply those together, since they're the constants from my factors, that's gonna also give me my constant in my standard form. Okay, obviously this is a different equation than this one here. So 3 times -1 would be, here I can write that out, times 3. 3 times -1 would be -3, times 3 again, which would be -9. So your constant, or your y-intercept, is -9.